Welcome to your language placement exam. Before you begin your exam, you will watch two videos that will describe our expectations as you take this important assessment. There will be a series of comprehension questions that will be asked throughout each of the videos. Please watch carefully because you must answer all comprehension questions correctly to access the placement exam. In this first video, we will briefly introduce the Carolinian Creed and USC's Honor Code. We will also define academic integrity and clarify how those concepts should be applied when you take your foreign language placement exam. To begin, the Carolinian Creed is an expression of USC's community values and has 5 key points. The Carolinian Creed states, "As a Carolinian, I will practice personal and academic integrity. I will respect the dignity of all persons. I will respect the rights and property of others. I will discourage bigotry while striving to learn from differences in people, ideas, and opinions. I will demonstrate concern for others, their feelings, and their need for the conditions which support their work and development." While there are several parts of the Carolinian Creed that could apply to taking your foreign language placement exam, in this video, we will focus on the first tenet. I will practice personal and academic integrity. To help promote honesty and academic integrity for students, faculty, and all members of the Carolina community, the university has written the Honor Code. The full Honor Code policy can be found on the website for student conduct and academic integrity. When we consider academic integrity, there are 4 areas to think about: plagiarism, falsification, cheating, and complicity. Plagiarism, the use of someone else's ideas without properly acknowledging or citing the source, will probably not be relevant to the foreign language placement exam. But if you wish to know more about this component of academic integrity, please go to the website for the Office of Student Conduct and Academic Integrity. Falsification refers to being misleading or misrepresenting your academic work. On the foreign language placement exam, we ask that students answer questions to the best of their ability because we are trying to find the language course that's right for them at their current proficiency level. Falsification would be if a student intentionally answered questions incorrectly so that they are placed into a class that's too easy for them. One benefit of doing well on your placement exam is that it's possible to reduce the number of foreign language classes you need to take here at USC. Or you could even fulfill your foreign language requirement completely with a placement test. Cheating is defined by the Honor Code as improper collaboration or unauthorized assistance in connection with any academic work. The key to this description is the word unauthorized. In some classes, your professors may assign a group project that requires collaboration with your peers. But in the same class, you may have other homework assignments that prohibit working with others. In some classes, your professor may give assignments that are open notes, but another professor may prohibit the use of books or notes. Therefore, it's important to understand what the requirements are for the foreign language placement exam so that you know you are behaving with integrity and that you are following the Honor Code while you take this assessment. With the foreign language placement test, you must read and follow all instructions carefully. You may not work with or talk to any other person once you begin the testing sequence. Giving or receiving help on this assessment is strictly prohibited. You may not access any other materials while taking the test. This includes web pages, translation tools, artificial intelligence, books, notes, cell phones, smartwatches, or other devices or materials while you take the test. You may not pause or log out of the exam once you have begun. You must take the language placement exam in one session. By taking the remote version of the foreign language placement exam, you agree to the following. I understand that my exam begins when I submit my ID check during the Responda startup sequence. As a Carolinian, I certify that I will neither give nor receive unauthorized aid on the foreign language placement exam. I further understand that I am not allowed to access any other web page, book, translation tool, notes, or device from the ID check forward. I understand that I am not allowed to consult with any other person while I'm taking this exam. I understand that once I begin my exam, I may not pause or log out until I have completed all questions. I pledge to read and follow the exam instructions carefully. Furthermore, I pledge to answer the questions to the best of my ability and to not intentionally misrepresent my knowledge. I understand that according to university policy, if I am suspected of cheating or misrepresenting my work in any way, the language placement administrators are obligated to void my exam and report my behavior to the Office of Academic Integrity for a resolution at that level. If you do not agree to those conditions, then you should not take a remote exam over the summer. Instead, you should wait and take the exam during one of our in-person testing dates during the fall or spring semesters. We normally offer two in-person testing dates each month in February, March, April, September, October, and November. The last of the four facets of academic integrity is complicity, which consists of trying to help another person in any violation of the honor code. Please do not try to capture images of the foreign language placement exam and do not discuss the content of the exam with anyone else. Sharing images or information about the exam would fall under this category. Finally, it is important to know that the Honor Code here at USC obligates members of the Carolina community to report violations if they suspect that they have occurred. Our exam proctoring team reviews each of the placement videos captured through the Respondus Lockdown browser, and if they observe anything occurring that may be a violation of the Honor Code, they must report it to the Office of Student Conduct and Academic Integrity. The case will be adjudicated through the review process. Additionally, we will void your exam attempt and you will not receive a placement score. To retake the placement test, you will be required to do so at one of our in-person testing dates. In conclusion, academic integrity is a strong value held at the university. Please watch the next video carefully because it will discuss the testing conditions required for remote foreign language placement testing. Adhering to those guidelines will help you follow our honor code policies and avoid any academic integrity concerns. If you're curious about the Carolinian Creed or USC's Honor Code, you will talk more about these topics at your orientation session. You can also find out more information at the website for the Office of Student Conduct and Academic Integrity.